Hello, Commanders fans. Today we have some hot news that you can't miss, so get ready because there's a lot of important information coming. Before we start, we'd like to take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and stay up to date with all the news about our Washington Commanders. Don't forget to leave a like, which really strengthens our community and helps bring this content to the most passionate fans of the team. Now, without further ado, let's get straight to today's news. ESPN analyst breaks down Laremy Tunsil's addition to Commanders. The Washington Commanders are excited about signing Laremy Tunsil, and others around the league are celebrating the move too. Laremy Tunsil has been known as a Pro Bowl caliber left tackle since the Miami Dolphins drafted him in 2016. Now, with the Washington Commanders, the 30-year-old offensive lineman is hoping to reach new heights with his third team. Washington traded with the Houston Texans to acquire Tunsil in hopes that he would stabilize their offensive line. While the veteran is coming off one of the worst seasons of his career, being on a championship-caliber team like Washington could help him revive his career. That's at least what ESPN insider Jeremy Fowler said when an anonymous source detailed how important the trade was for Washington. "He's still a top 3 tackle for me," an AFC scout told Fowler. "And anything you can do to protect Jaden Daniels and bolster the roster while he's on his rookie contract is smart. They gave up a little more than I would have liked, but I trust AP, General Manager Adam Peters, knows what he's doing here." Washington's main goal last season was to stabilize the offensive line. The line was inconsistent in protecting star quarterback Jaden Daniels. After reaching the conference championship game for the first time in 3 decades, it was clear the team needed to do everything it could to try to build something around its young signal caller. That's why the team signed Tunsil in the first place, and it seems the rest of the league knows how important this move is. The Commanders' big pick showed up to minicamp, looking like a different player. Things didn't go as planned for Marshon Lattimore after his blockbuster trade to the Washington Commanders ahead of the 2024 deadline. Based on the team's mandatory minicamp impressions, he's eager to make up for lost time. Lattimore skipped voluntary OTAs, which didn't go down well. However, the veteran cornerback answered the criticism and more, showing up to minicamp looking like a completely different player. The former first-round pick looked fully healthy, which was never the case when he joined the Commanders last season. Lattimore's hamstring injury has healed, and his explosiveness has been incredible. Washington's presence in the backfield has him feeling like his old self again. That can only mean good things for Joe Witt Jr.'s defense next time out. Highly motivated and healthy Marshon Lattimore is fantastic news for the Commanders. There was a noticeable crispness to Lattimore's movements. He was more agile and had no limitations, according to those in attendance. There was also no internal doubt that a quick move could cause more damage. Again, that wasn't the case when he took the field last season. Lattimore is confident that the best is yet to come. He told reporters that everything looks good and that he's ready to return to his former influence. The Commanders need the Ohio State graduate at the peak of his powers, ready to take on the best wideouts in the league and lock down one side of the field. That could be the difference between success and failure. Staying healthy is key. The Commanders will do everything they can to limit risk over the summer, ensuring that Lattimore is ready to go against the New York Giants in Week 1. There's still a long way to go, but the dark cloud that hung over the 4-time Pro Bowler last season has lifted. The Commanders' cornerback room could be a strong suit if Lattimore recovers. Mike Sainristil is a rising star. Second-round pick Trey Amos has the physical profile to contribute immediately. Jonathan Jones brings proven production and winning experience. Noah Igbenogany had the best season of his professional career in 2024 and deserves another financial commitment. There are 5 formidable options. There's no getting around that. At the same time, Washington's secondary will only go as far as Lattimore takes it. Lattimore has heard all the criticism, from those who overlooked the extenuating circumstances behind his inconsistencies. Commanders consider adding significant pressure to quarterback with veteran Zadarius Smith. The Washington Commanders surprised many analysts and fans last season with a solid defense that played a key role in their run to the National Conference Championship. However, even with an above-average performance, the coaching staff and front office know that there is always room for adjustment, especially when it comes to pressuring the opposing quarterback, something that is vital in an increasingly aerial and offensive NFL. Despite the team finishing among the 16 best defenses in the league in sacks in 2024, the unit still fell short in decisive moments when pressure on the quarterback could have changed the course of important games. For a team looking to turn a good season into a Super Bowl campaign, every detail counts, and that includes adding depth and experience to the defensive line. With that in mind, Zadarius Smith's name emerges as a viable and interesting possible solution. The veteran edge rusher is currently unsigned and available on the free agent market, and he could offer exactly what Washington needs: experience, consistency, and a proven ability to disrupt the opposing pocket. Smith, 33, is coming off a split season between the Cleveland Browns and Detroit Lions. Even though he is older by league standards, the defensive back showed that he still has plenty of gas left in the tank. He finished the year with 9 sacks, 35 total tackles, 9 tackles for loss, and an impressive 17 quarterback hits, numbers that keep him among the NFL's most productive pass rushers. His release by the Lions in March of this year surprised some, but it also opened the door for teams like the Commanders to take advantage of his availability. Smith's arrival could provide an immediate impact, especially considering Coach Dan Quinn's aggressive defensive scheme, which is known for getting the best out of his players in the trenches. Additionally, with the meteoric rise of rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels, who led the team to a division title and a conference championship game in his first season, the Washington Commanders enter 2025 with legitimate Super Bowl aspirations. Surrounding Daniels with experienced veterans on both offense and defense could be the key to turning that potential into reality. It's worth noting that the NFC East remains one of the most competitive divisions in the league, and the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles remain Washington's biggest obstacle. Bolstering the defensive line with a player of Zadarius Smith's caliber could be the difference maker in head-to-head matchups that will decide the division, lead, and potentially their path back to the playoffs.